I bet you think I'm a terrorist just because of what I am, and you think that we're all the same. I'm just a 14-year-old girl, and I like drawing, and I have a family, and I'm normal just like everybody else.
I like chocolate.
Most of my time when I'm not at school, I usually just spend it on Netflix, or I'll go to a friend's house and we'll just spend some time with each other, or we'll go out to eat somewhere or shopping or something like that. I read all the Harry Potter books. I love Harry Potter.
I love playing sports. I just enjoy all of them. I don't mind what sport it is.
In my spare time, I'm quite good at makeup, and this is so weird, but I just watch some random documentaries and stuff because I'm just obsessed with that kind of thing.
I like drawing. I like to draw like flowers and faces.
I'm interested in a lot of different things, so like sports, fashion, baking.
I wanted to be involved in this project because I feel like it's just an opportunity to get your opinion out and just to like cut off any stereotypes about Muslim girls and Muslims in general.
You see me as another brown face, you assume I'm traditional, but wait, I don't even like curry, I don't wear a headscarf, I don't go mosque every day, so get it right.
You assume I'm forbidden or forced, but really I'm me and I'm not expected to be anyone except me.
You look at me and you see a brown face, you look at me and you see a terrorist, you see a girl who probably has strict parents because I have more melanin in my skin. You see me as an immigrant who will steal all your jobs.
My religion does not identify who I am. I see myself as someone who is respectful to all religions, so why aren't you?
In the corner of society, a concealed rose kept to one side. Oh, normal she wanted to be, how bright she wanted to shine. But why be normal, why shine, when she's the most beautiful star in the tight-fisted galaxy?
People with power, people who have got the chance to speak out to everyone.
And then they took advantage and made Muslims seem like bad people.
Yeah.
Like in the media, then it's the headlines, the bad headlines that represent us all, and then everyone automatically thinks that everyone's like that, all Muslim girls.
Social media brainwashes people into thinking that everyone, like a Muslim, is the same, when they're not actually the same.
There's a lot of stereotypes, but most of them are like jihadi brides, and like we're expected to stay at home and cook, clean, stay in the kitchen, but it's really the opposite. We're expected to like, I don't know, baby makers and stuff, but that's not really what it is. For me, Boris Johnson said that like some women look like letterboxes just because of the way they're dressed. Even though I don't cover up like that, it was still really offensive. The stereotypes that he's spreading and that he hears about aren't true, and that he needs to stop spreading them.
No one should judge the way someone dresses, because they should look at the person, not the way they dress.
I feel proud to be a Muslim because obviously that's my religion, but if people have a problem with hearing it, then I don't have to go around in the streets shouting that I'm a Muslim. Like, we can keep that to ourselves, but anywhere around the world now there's started to be like bans and stuff and specifically to do with Muslims. So say if I want to go into a certain career when I'm older, then I don't want stuff like that to stop me.
I feel like it is worrying, especially with all the hate crimes that are going on.
It could turn into something much worse,
Like if more stereotypes are made, then there'd be bigger impacts, and then that'd lead to more chaos in the community.
Yeah, like say if there was a shooting and the public haven't been told who it was, and then people come out with stuff like, I bet it was a Muslim or something like that. And then there's the whole thing about the whole mental health thingy, about if it's not a Muslim then it'll be blamed on mental health, but then if it is then it'll be called terrorism.
Hopefully it's not a Muslim, because I feel like we feel guilty for something they've done, even though we had nothing to do with it.
They say they're Muslim, but I don't think they are, because Muslims wouldn't act like that. Because in our community, you wouldn't expect that from a Muslim.
Because it's like you can't call yourself a Muslim after going out and killing loads of people, because the word Islam, literally, the meaning of it is peace. I feel like there's more expectations for girls than boys. Like, even though boys in our culture, they are expected to be like the breadwinner of the family, but I feel like there are still more expectations for girls on like how to dress, what to do, and just simple things like that. And I don't think a guy's ever said, oh, my family, or this person lives around here, what if they see me? But I feel like with girls, it's like always like, what if this person sees me? What if they tell my mum or something? It's just constant stuff like that.
Yeah, boys have more privileges, like they can wear what they want, they can go out when they want, and they've got more freedom than girls would have.
Something a guy has done in the past, it will just easily be forgotten.
And it's like we have a lot of restrictions.
Yeah, like the girls are how they represent the family. So say you saw a brother and a sister out together, it's the girl that's representing the whole family. So she has to be like behave completely good. They expect the girls to be much better behaved because, I don't know, there's just something in the head that it's like guys automatically, you don't get a shock if they misbehave.
I feel like my parents try to make me feel as equal as possible to my brothers. I'm allowed out, you can say, more than an average person would be allowed, or an Asian girl, but they do expect me to be home before it's dark. But my brothers, they will be allowed to stay out, and I feel like it's more because of they're scared of me like getting raped or something in the dark or something like that than it is just because I'm a girl.
In my family, my mum encourages us to do things that we like. My little sister, she's like very sporty, so she does gymnastics and she's always bringing home medals. Like just yesterday she brought one home. And my mum, she's extremely creative. Obviously she's let me choose what I want to do in the future, and if I say I wanted to be some kind of artist, then I feel like they would think, oh, would your mum allow that? When in fact my mum's the one who told me, like, you should.
For me, I'm not expected to stay at home. I'm not expected to always be in the kitchen. I'm expected to go out, be with my friends. I'm like to have an education and just do what I want. I'm not expected to like follow other people's opinions.
I think we need more like women, female Muslim role models out there. I like baking a lot, and it's like a coincidence that it's Nadia who won the Great British Bake Off. So I remember watching it that year and we were all like, wow, she won. So in a way she's a role model, because one day maybe I can go on Great British Bake Off.
Women are scared to like open up in public because some people will like comment on them like saying, oh you can't do that, you're not good enough, and they might be scared and they might not stand up for their rights, and because of that, that's why we don't have that much Muslim women role models.
I feel like it's really hard to get your voice heard if you're like a Muslim as well, because Malala, it took her getting shot in the head just to get her voice heard about the simple thing of wanting girls to go to school, which is something that should be happening already. I'm involved with a charity called Reclaim, and it's basically a charity which helps working class young people, give them opportunities that they usually wouldn't get to protest or do some form of activism. We do things like climate change, about how mental health is talked in school. We're raising awareness on body image and the concentration camps in China. I think it's just made me realise that I can actually do something about what's going on in the world. It's like opened me up to a lot of new opportunities. I'm scared for the thing that, you know how there's this stereotype about Asians becoming doctors and stuff, And I don't want people thinking that just because if I choose to go into something like that, it's just because I'm Asian or because my parents have like forced me to do it or something like that. Like, it's a choice. I'm not being forced to do it or anything.
I want to go to medical school and I want to be a doctor to help others, but then I also want to like be maybe a makeup artist, so maybe split that, even that out and do both.
I do want to go to university and college. I'm quite creative, so I feel like my path is going to take me there on a more creative side of things. I'm just hoping like nothing to do with my religion is going to stop me from doing what I want to do.
Yeah, I feel I can change some opinions. I hope people would spread our message, and I hope their opinions change and they can take that to mind next time that they stereotype or judge someone.
Teachers in primary school should teach little kids about the stereotypes and like different religions, because their parents might tell them something else and then their friends might tell them something else, which can have a negative impact on them.
The more people that come together that try and like help change people's point of view about Muslims, more people will join in, and eventually hopefully we can change people's point of view.
If we start at a young age, then we can get our point across earlier, so then future generations don't have to suffer.
Our generation is our future, so we should start now and start helping like change what everyone thinks, then our future will be much better.